placing ourselves onto one of the legs. The second leg comes up into that balance work. So you've got the balance, you've got the both arms to the side if you want to. Now I need you to tuck that leg under your hip and then super slowly lengthen to the position where you feel that you can start lengthening through the back of the leg. So we're creating essentially this kind of a flying seagull position. Again, not an official Pilates name for an exercise. This is just me freestyling with names. So super long through the spine, pelvis leveled, trying to maintain that ability and stability. And then we're going back in, pulling the pelvis under the rib cage, lifting the knee to the starting position and releasing. How did that feel? Was that a bit wobbly? Let's try that again on the other side, okay? So drawing in through the navel, lengthening through the spine. Inhale. As you exhale, elevate through the leg. Inhale. And as you exhale, pull that foot under the belly and under the hips. And then start lengthening and see whether you can maintain that balance. Level pelvis, long through the spine. Maybe lengthening through that standing knee. But remember to keep that knee soft. Come back in, super slow, and release. Well done, everybody. Good go. All right, let's do that again. So we've got 2 more times on each leg. And if you're struggling again, hold on to something. Or you can always place the foot behind you on the floor, the toes behind you, just for extra stability. All right, so let's do that again. 4 to go. Good luck. Inhale. And as you exhale, foot under, drawing through the navel. Super stable. Looking down towards the floor. So keep looking down so the neck alignment doesn't change. Stay here for a little while. Enjoy the moment. And then inhale, and as you exhale, place yourself back up, scoop that tailbone under the ribcage and release. Nice work. Straight to the other side. Inhale, as you exhale, lift through the leg. If your arms are unnecessary and if you feel that, oh, I've got the balance now, I don't need the arms, you can place the arms by the side of your body as well. So you've got this kind of a flying, speedy seagull now. And then coming back in, placing that pelvis under the ribcage, lengthening through the spine and releasing. 2 more to go. We're almost there, team. Inhale. Again, arms to the side or hold on to something if you need to. Exhale, breathing out through the mouth. Drawing through that belly button, so tight through the core, long through the spine, long through the lower back. Holding it there for a second or so, and then coming back in. Beautiful. Re-establishing ourselves, just really drawing that belly button in, lifting through the leg. And then we're doing it one more time. Last time, inhale. And as you exhale, we are lengthening, lengthening, drawing, drawing, drawing. Nice and tall, nice and out. That's it. Keep lengthening through that standing knee as well. And then come back in, drawing in through the navel. Bring ourselves back to standing position and release. Yay! How did that feel? Oh my dear me. It could have been a bit more windy, it could have been less windy, more or less stable. So if you were a bit wobbly, we know that this is something that we need to work on as well. And hopefully things went okay. So we're now going to move to the end of your mat. End of your mat. And now I'm coming to that moment of rolling the wrists. So roll through the wrists. So I got the body part right this time. So we're warming up the wrist so we can start weight bearing through the wrist as well. Okay, gentle re-roll through the shoulders as well. So just getting the shoulders ready for weight bearing. So what I would like you to do is to now do a roll down. We're going to do 3 of those, and the third one will be the deepest. So watch the first one and then join me when you're ready on the other 2. Okay, so breathe in, and as you breathe out in your long setup alignment, we're going to bring the chin towards the chest, pulling through the belly button. The arms are relaxed, shoulders are melted away from the ears. The head is relaxed, the skin on your face is relaxed. Keep pulling in through the belly and then go to the point where you feel this is it. Your feet are hip width apart and the back of your knees are soft. Then inhale, and as you exhale super slowly, roll up vertebra by vertebra. That means one bone at a time comes on top of the other when it comes to your spine. Okay, so a little clockwork. Click, 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 and then unclick yourself back out to standing. Okay, so let's do it together. Inhale, and as you exhale, chin towards the chest, arms are relaxed, there's nothing in your arms, pulling in through the tummy, soft knees, arms heavy, head heavy, skin on your face heavy, going all the way down to as low as you can go. Do remember to keep pulling in through the navel. Maybe you can reach the floor, maybe not. You do what you can, and then roll up through the spine. Remember that certain exercises for certain individuals are not recommended, but this is a general class for the so-called healthy adult. Okay, so if you have any conditions that will prevent you from, let's say, going into a roll down, you have to clear yourself with the physician first, or you can reach out to me and ask me questions as well. So on the bottom of our video, in the description, you will have a link to the website where you can always leave a comment. So from here, hands to the floor, we're going to have a gentle walk, kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, how many walks you need really through the arms. And we are now in a high plank position. Now the high plank position requires the neutral alignment as well, so make sure that the pelvis is in that midpoint and the hips essentially are not sticking up to the ceiling. The neck is long, you're tight through the core, the rib cage muscles are engaged as well, and the elbows are soft. You might feel that this is now starting to feel heavy. What I would like you to do is to push yourself back super slowly into a kind of a pyramid position or triangle position, and then press the heels to the floor. From here, super slowly bring the heels away from the floor and unfold into that high plank position. How did that feel? If you're struggling, place your knees to the floor, have a little break, and then start again. So inhale. As you exhale, 5 to go. We're moving back into that pyramid. We're pressing both heels to the floor, pressing the chest to the floor, keeping the elbows long and pushing against the palms of our hands. Unfold to the high plank. This is hard work, team. Put knees to the floor if you need help. Going for 3 out of 6. Super slow. Pilates is all about flow and slow motion. The slower you do something, the harder you have to work. Beautiful. The more control you have over your movement as well. 3 to go, team. Exhale. Really bearing and driving the weight through the palms of your hands. Pressing the heels to the floor for a calf release. Coming down. 2 to go. How are your arms doing? How are they doing? They okay? All right, one more press here through the heels. Coming back in. Got one more repetition. Melting the shoulders down to the base of your spine. Pushing it right back. Heels to the floor. Stretching through the spine. Pressing the chest down. Unfolding super, super slow. Good work, everybody. Now place one knee to the floor at a time. And then push yourself back into child's pose, release and stretch. So we are now in a child's pose. We are resting. Now we're coming up to seated on our heels. If this seated position is not comfortable, you can choose any other. Roll through the shoulders, relax through those arms. Nice work. How did that feel? The arms are a bit achy maybe. Okay, so from here we are now going back into that position. However, we will now lie down on our front. That means we are going for back strengthening work, but no longer weight bearing through the arms. So what I would like you to do is to place yourself literally flat on your front. Again, if there are any conditions that will not allow you to lie on your front, please let me know. I will be able to give you tips. However, for today, we are running a mixed ability class, supposing that you're a healthy adult and you can lie on your front with no problems, okay? So from here, inhale, head is lying on your hands, relaxing. Exhale, we are now lifting through one leg at a time to the ceiling. So exhale, lift up through the leg. Beautiful work. Now do your best to lift the whole of the leg off the floor. So the entire leg comes up. At the same time, we are pushing the pelvis towards the floor, squeezing through the glutes. That's it. Good work. You can do those exercises in all fours as well if you're in a situation of being a pre or postnatal, but this is a whole different kettle of fish. And if you do need to speak to me about it or reach out, or you have questions about exercise in a pre and postnatal moment, then please do reach out via the website or via the comment underneath the video. Okay, so 2 to go. Exhaling, reaching out, drawing that belly button away from the mat. Last one, and release. Place your hands next to your chest, and then super slowly reach up and move yourself into that child's pose release. But this time open up through the knees and sit down so your body has the space to sink to the floor. Nice work. So moving up towards the upper body work in the same position, in the same starting position. I'm just going to slightly move diagonally so you can see the presentation or demo position better. Both hands are on the floor, both hands here are by your temples. Now if this is uncomfortable, place your hands on the floor so you'll have something to push away from. Inhale, and as you exhale, reach up away from the floor, drawing in through the navel. So exhale on effort, breathe out on coming away from the floor. Now as you do so, keep squeezing through the glutes and pushing the pelvis to the floor. At the same time, pulling the belly button away from the floor as well. I know that might not be possible, literally, but we just want to have the sensation of drawing that navel in, drawing the belly button in. 3 to go. Remember, keep your hands on the floor if you need help with and support here with this movement. 2 to go. And the last one. Lifting up and releasing. Good work. Place your hands next to your ribs and super slowly reach out again, separating through the knees and placing yourself into that child's pose position. Nice work. Well done, team. And coming up to seated, we're now going back into our high plank, going back into our long arms, and we're going to work a little bit harder. We'll start switching our positions from forward facing or down facing to side facing into our start. Let me show you the exercise and you join me when you're ready, okay? Only when you're ready. So, to start off with, both hands on the floor. You're now in your high plank position. However, I will give you a way of making this a little bit easier. So from the high plank position, rotate through the feet, place them like in an Egyptian painting, and then reach up to the ceiling. How does this feel? Okay, and come back in. Now, as you're coming back in, drawing through the belly button, squeeze through the glutes, and keep that contraction. Soft elbow, top shoulder on top of the bottom shoulder, so vertical alignment, and then come back in super slow. Nice work. And let's do that again. Exhale, reach up. Good work. Now, if you say, no, Agata, no, I'm not doing it. All you can do is to place your bottom leg on the floor. There you go. And reach up. So that bottom leg on the floor makes things significantly easier. The pressure on the shoulder isn't as high anymore. And also the pressure on the core and on the lower back is also much, much easier. Okay? Lifting up. And I'm just going to do the last one in a fully extended position. Push those hips into that neutral alignment. Squeeze your glutes. Lovely work. All right, from here, knees to the floor. Sitting back into that child's pose. Well done. And releasing. Coming up into seated. Woo, how did that go? Can you feel the arms again? A little bit? Okay. All right, so from here, what I would like you to do is to go into the leg work. So we're coming back to the legs, a little bit of strength this time rather than balance. So placing our right leg in front and the front knee is in line with the front ankle. And then if you need, put a pillow under your bottom knee if your knee feels uncomfortable. Drawing through the navel, place hands on the floor. Now if the floor is too far, you can place your hands on books or you can hold onto furniture. Inhale, and as you exhale, move the back knee away so you're increasing the stretch sensation through the groin. Breathe in, pulling in through the tummy, breathe out, lift up through the back leg. Good work. We're going into spinal mobility. Watch. Let go of the floor or your books. Woo! We're going up. Inhale. Hold the front knee in line up with that front ankle. Exhale. Shrink through that tummy. Going up. Inhale. If you're struggling, guys, here, place that back knee to the floor. Okay? So we're going up. Inhale. Nice work. Exhale. 3 to go. Breathing in. Beautiful. Breathing out. 2 to go. In through the nose. And then out through the mouth. Really shrinking through that front abdominal wall. Inhale. And exhale. Excellent. From here, if you had your knee on the floor, keep it there. If you had your leg up, keep it there. And then push into a stretch position through the front leg. All right, do your best to keep your spine super lengthened. And again, you can do that by keeping your hand, maybe your hands on the higher furniture. So for example, here, I can help myself to kind of lengthen, holding on to that little desk there. 2 to go. Breathe out as you stretch. Breathe in, and one more time, breathe out. Good work, and breathe in. Excellent. Change through the legs with a pinch of grace if you can. So again, one leg and the other. Less or more graceful, doesn't matter, nobody's looking. Right or left leg, whichever you've got there ready. Front knee above the ankle, vertical alignment, and then we're moving that back knee away from us so we can feel the beautiful opening through the groin. Right, you can relax the toes for those who decide to have the knee down, and you can tuck the toes if you're lifting the knee up. All right, inhale. As you exhale, beautiful, we are going up. Breathe in and breathe out. Excellent. And open up, breathe in. Good work, and breathe out. Good work, everybody. Remember that knee can stay down if things are just a bit too much. 3 to go. Inhale. Exhale. 2 to go. Remember to shrink through those abdominals. Nice work. 1 to go. Open up, and then we're going into that front leg stretch. Place hands either on the floor or maybe on some books, or maybe hold on to a chair. Going for 5, breathing out, holding the spine super long. 4, exhaling as you do so. 3, drawing in through that navel, keep pulling in, long spine. 2, and the last one, inhale, exhale, and release. Nice work. Bring the knee back to the floor, or unless you already had so there, just come back from that position, and we're going to go into a seated position facing your screen. How did that feel? How's your hip? How are those little bendy bits, the hip flexors on the front of the hip? Are you feeling tight or quite flexible? All right, let me know. Of course, reach out after the session. So, placing our hips on the floor, your legs are crossed in front. However, if this position is uncomfortable for you, please feel free to choose any other. What might also help is to put cushions under the hips or a stack of books as well, just to lift you up and make that position more manageable. All right, so from here, both hands down to floor. Remember our warm-up when one arm went over? Yeah? Okay, we're going to do that again, but I need you to really draw in through that navel so all here is engaged, the spine is long. Inhale into the ribs, pull in through the tummy. Exhale and melt down through the bottom elbow. Okay, so let's see that again. Melt down through the bottom elbow. Now the bottom arm is really soft, very light as well. That's the one. Shoulders away from ears. You got it? Good work. Neck is long. Nice work. Breathing out as you go into that side flexion. That's the one. And one more to go. Breathing out. Good work. And release. Roll through the shoulders. Nice work. And from here, I would like you to open through one of the legs. So bring your leg out to the side, holding one leg in. If that's uncomfortable, just bend through the knee ever so gently, allowing yourself a bit more of a manageable position. Both arms are going out to the side. We're going for a gentle stretch and spinal mobility. Inhale, and as you exhale, gently rotate through the spine, and then take a cross arm to opposite knee, and gently bend forward towards that arm, drawing in through the navel. The back arm is here on the floor, kind of rooted into the floor. Come back in, inhale, and exhale. Let's do that again. Both of the shoulders are away from ears. We're just gliding that arm down towards the ankle. Come back in. If the ankle is too far, just stop at a point where it feels okay. So if you say, okay, knee, that's it, I'm not going any further, that's where you stop, okay? 3 more to go. We're going. Exhale. If you can slide your little finger all the way down to that little toe, then that's great. That's great. Just keep going. Drawing through the navel as well. Keep that top shoulder, this front shoulder here, away from ears. And the last one, exhale, drawing through the belly button, reach out and return. Yes? Did it work? Well done. All right, let's switch with the legs. So again, pointed toes, if you want to, pointed toes will give you a nice sense of elongation and engagement throughout. Kind of a relaxed foot might also, though, take pressure away from the back of the knee. So if you relax the foot, maybe it will be a bit easier. All right, so from here, inhale, and as we exhale, we're rotating, and we may be starting with the knee at first, and then we're coming back in. Notice that I'm doing my best to stay within a long spine position. That means rounding up as little as possible. 3 to go. Exhale, pinching from that pelvis. 2, come down, coming back in. Good work. And 3. And 2. And remember to pull in through that tummy. And 1. Nice work. Exhale. Excellent. Come back in and release. Both legs are back in. However, this time they are touching foot to foot, sole to sole. I'm going to switch slightly so you can see the positioning of my spine. Nice and long. And again, if this is uncomfortable, put something under your hips to prop you up. We have the sole to sole foot positioning. If they are quite far away, so be it. That's what they are. We're not going to force anything. But just do your best to kind of bring them in as close as you can. Whatever that means, okay? Not whatever it takes. All right, place both of your elbows onto the insides of the knee. Lengthen through the spine, grow through the ribs, grow through the chest, and breathe in through the nose. And as you breathe out, gently push down onto the inside of the thighs. That's the one. Holding that position. Enjoying that position, shoulders down, the spine is long, the neck is long. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Through the nose, out through the mouth. The last one. And release. Nice work. Come back in. And then help your knees to come back with your hands. Everything kind of comes back together. Very, very good. And now we're going to lengthen one leg away and then bring the other leg round. One leg away and the other leg round. Now lift up super tall to the ceiling. Take opposite arm and wrap it around the knee. Place this hand here, the free hand behind you, and rotate away from the leg and away from the screen if you're facing the same direction. Hold it there for a second, keep lengthening through the spine, pulling in through the tummy, and then return. Nice work. Let's change that. So, one leg goes out, the other one goes across, opposite arm hugs the opposite leg, lengthen through the spine and take the spare hand behind you. Then breathe in. As you breathe out, rotate away from your legs. That's it. Keep holding that position. You may feel a gentle stretch through the side of the pelvis. Nice. Keep those shoulders down. Exhale and return. How did that feel? Nice. Good. Last but not least, we're just going to gently stretch through the front of our thighs. And I would like you to lay on your side. Place a cushion under your head. So you've got a little cushion going on here, as if you were going to sleep. And then lengthen both of your legs out, 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 out. That's it. Now bring one leg in. So you're essentially taking that heel towards the glutes. Hug the leg and then push the pelvis forwards, holding the knees together. Now, if you're struggling with balance, you can bend that bottom knee as well and then push the knee or hip forward. But do remember, I'm just going to switch positions slightly so you can see that knee is in line with the rest of the body. Okay? So the knee of the leg I am holding, it's in line with the rest of the body. Squeeze the glutes and push the pelvis forwards. Nice work. All right, so what I would like you to do is to roll away from the camera and do the same thing. So you're rolling away from the screen, changing leg. But for the purposes of demonstration, I'm just going to switch side literally so I can keep facing you as well. All right, so from here, you can either lengthen through the both legs or you can bend through the supporting leg. But keep the knee of the leg that you're stretching long. That means as you look down, the knee is under the pelvis. Now push the hips forwards and squeeze through the glutes. Keep drawing in through the navel and relaxing through the shoulders. That's really nice. You remember you can hold that leg so I shouldn't have done that. Super long. There you go. I got it. I got it. Hold that leg super long if you want to, but you're going to have to work a balance there as well. All right. So no balance, leg bend. Balance, leg long. Again, no outtakes, guys. Just gonna play it as is. All right, real life, from my home to yours. All right, so releasing through the leg, and then in order to get up from the position, the safest way of getting up without kind of storming our way up from the floor is to place the hand on the floor and then kind of reach up, help yourself with the hands to get up from the floor or from the bed when you wake up in the morning as well. The best way of getting up is not just kind of, "Bosh, I'm off," but really slowly pick yourself up, wake the body up, prepare the body for the day. All right, I hope you have enjoyed this mini session. There will be more, there will be longer, and there will be more challenging. But for now, just nice and easy, it's okay. Nice and easy is good. And I have been asked to provide sessions for those who would like to work at the level which is a bit more gentle. So here it is, the gentle Pilates class. Very different to what I normally do, which feels more like a boot camp than anything else. If you have any questions, please reach out. Underneath the video, you will have the description, and in the description you will have the contact details, and that will be my website. So do reach out through the website or leave a comment. And also do familiarize yourself with the disclaimer. It's there under the video. So if you're planning to continue with our exercise and keep coming back to the channel, just ensure that you are familiar with the words in the disclaimer. Thank you so much for your company, and I'll hope to see you all soon. Okay, all the best, and bye for now.